Okay, this is so hi, my name is William Wong, and I do workout and do want to share with you guys about some of my story. So first, I started workouts like when I was around 15, when I was grade 7. I was a very skinny kid. I used to get bullied because I was very weak and skinny, kind of annoying kid, and kind of deserved to get bullied. There's no reason to don't bully me. So I started working out. It's actually the reason I started working out is I want to be stronger. Because I saw those muscular guys in the movies. I wasn't really expected that like actually you can do that in real life. I was never thought about that until I saw a video. It's a cancer patient. This guy is like skinny, very skinny. He had a cancer and he do all the therapy, so he's like skinny, like skinniest person I ever seen. And then he started to do workout, and that changed his life. After he is cancer free, started doing workout, just get really strong, and that's really inspired me. I was like, if he can do this, I'll be able to do this too. So I was starting just everyone's laugh at it when I watch those videos. They say, "Will, you want to be like those guys?" Like you're probably just thinking you can never be like that. So I say, like, fine, I'll just try it, just like still doing my thing. So I started to do push up in my room and doing sit up and doing abs on my bed, and like beginning to training. It's not really training, just doing the basic stuff. So I just like do push up, can't even do one, not even single one of them. And so I just kneel down and do the half push up. Just do it every day, and I start to realize my chest is getting bigger, my arms start to looks like I have bicep, and so it's like kind of like, wow, that's really inspiring. Like I was like, wow, I can actually become big. And then meanwhile, I joined track and field team, and I wasn't in a good physical condition. And my coach said that, you know what, you shouldn't be in this team because you're just not physically fit enough. And that's really changed my mind. I was like, okay, can I go track and field? I will do something else. I was just going bodybuilding then, really into bodybuilding that time. So I was actually starting to do a program called P19X. It's basically a 19 days program that says guaranteed to let you change your body shape, which is kind of very difficult. I try it and follow the routine. Like this usually lasts an hour long. Usually after the warm up, I'm dying, like literally dying, like so hard. And it's like basically it's like you do a lot of push up, you do a lot of squat, do a lot of with dumbbell. Sometimes you do dumbbell curve. I learn all those things in the basic. So they do the repetitions, like 15 reps, like 30 minutes repetitions, and then you do it again. So it lasts an hour. And the first time doing it, I wear like t-shirt, and then the t-shirt just like soaking wet after I finish it. It's like just jump into the water, like you go for a swim. I'm not exaggerating at all. It's like how it looks like. It's so difficult for me, but still keep going every day. That time I don't even know what a recovery drink is. Basically, just a protein shake. I don't even know what it is, so I don't have protein shake that time. So I just started to do workout. First like few months, like 6 months, I was like started to see the progress. But that time I was still pretty young, it's like 15, 16. And then I was just like keep going, and then I actually went to gym and started to do actually go to the real gym, start to do lifting weight rather than work out at home, just doing the body weight stuff. And I have one very nice body trainer at the time. Then I come to Canada, I would just still have contact with him and do workout. He had a plan for me. And second year when I in Canada, I was in Brownview College. I was that year I was pretty depressed. I was grade 10, so not much to do for me. So I was just doing workout every day for 2 hours because I was depressed. There's nothing to kind of escape from the reality. I just lifting heavy weight. Like that time, I was have more body fat. I was fat, but I was strong. Like my arms couldn't fit into my suit. When I do this motion, my suit will literally gonna just explode. I couldn't even bend it and tie my shoes because I was like too big. And also that year I didn't do any cardio, which is very unhealthy. I will talk about health issue and the mental issue later. I just want to share with you guys with my story. And then that year, after that, I go back to China to training again, and I realized that I kind of injured myself, like my joint hurt really bad. And then after that, I come to Rosso Lake College, a different school. So that year, I basically stopped for a year because I just couldn't do it. Push up, it hurts my joint. And then, squat, my knee hurts. I really do squat because knee hurts. It hurts so bad. And I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do any workout, I'm trying to do a bicep curl. My freaking elbow hurts. Like it hurts everywhere, it hurts. Just couldn't do any workout. And then, so I just kind of go back to China and rehab. Like they put a shot in my shoulders, and it kind of relieve a little bit, and then just take 1 year rest. And then second year I started to like really another year after that, I started kind of doing more workout. And then so I was like used to think like probably go for bodybuilding. They really do a lot of cardio. Like they don't do a lot of cardio because they don't want to kind of losing their muscle, and which is very unhealthy. Now it's like I'm not that big compared to before, but I have like do a lot of cardio, like eat more healthy. So the first thing I want to talk about is like for your training is that do care about your format. It's very important. And just don't get injured when you do push-ups. Just kind of, you got to find the best position. There's a lot of information online. Read it through. When you do bench press, you got to drop down, lock your back. And then when you do like bench press, when you do squat, if you have a knee pain, and check it out. Sometimes it's called ankle mobility issue. So you have an impingement, so you cannot go down all the way. Sometimes you have like back pain. It's not really because you actually have a back pain. A lot of times your knees pain is actually because you have tight IT band, or you have very tight, your glutes is not strong enough. That's a lot of reason. So first thing, you get injured, go to a doctor and check it out. When you feel there's something wrong with it, like every time you move, it freaking hurts, I can't even do workout. Something's wrong with you. You gotta check it out and go to seeking for a professional because they know what to do about it. And once you hurt yourself, stop doing it. You gotta go figure it out how to fix yourself. Also, you need to have rest. Personally, I think I work out too much. Sometimes I do need to take a rest, and that leads to another thing. Okay, it's actually addiction. Workout is very addictive. It's the reason I really love workouts is actually it's changing now. It's become part of my life. It first began with idolizing this body image, that is so cool, and it become an addiction. I just feel like there's nothing to do if I have time. Before I probably will go play game or but now I just thinking like probably going to do workout, and that's probably like I think it's addiction. Another thing is like people say about mental health is like you post on Instagram, so you want to keep that body image. kind of half true, not really. Um, but I do know there's a lot of people they do that because they just want to they train so hard just because they want to have a nice picture for a beach body and yeah it's I don't know how to say that, but it really depends on who you are. You know, if you are trying to attract a lady or something, you think that won't give you a girlfriend or anything. It doesn't work. Um, but yeah, it's a big issue. I do agree. It's a really big issue. You know, like body image. I really don't have any idea to solve it. It's really personal. It really depends on who you are. Like, I think the best way is actually to the basic thing. Like what I'm trying to say is that be healthy. Don't hurt yourself. If that's like working out, it's actually hurting yourself. You're not doing anything good. You're just being an idiot. You need to stop it. And I used to be an idiot. I hurt myself, and just because I was too ambitious, really want to be big. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger was really huge when he was 19, and my coach said that, you know what, you are only 16, 17. You know, if you keep going like this, you can be like really big, and you can probably go for competition. But nobody really cares. You know, if that's not healthy, you shouldn't really do it. Or you know, so that's just a thing I want to share with you guys, like for some of my personal story. I think that's can be helpful for you if you really want to do workout, and you know, that's it.